पहले मैं एक MTV VJ था, मैंने वहाँ बहुत मज़े किए. And especially because I was an outsider, I had no idea how the industry works. It just happened to me. MTV just happened to me. That'll always bother me.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest one. It's so stressful, and I feel like I'm an old soul. So these new developments in technology stress me out. So to have to keep kind of reinventing, making reels, pushing out content, because it's also tied into your success somehow as an actor.
Right from, I was an outsider. I was 19 when I came to the industry as a reality TV star. And for me, it was difficult then also that I had to adapt and carve my own niche even in the reality space. I was very happy doing that. But when I started auditioning, when I started learning the craft, I fell in love with it.
Working with Raveena ma'am was a treat because she's just a delight to be around. She's such a professional. She just comes with so much expertise and experience. We just had so much fun, and she made it easy for all of us. She just wanted everybody to be good. So I think she's a big reason why we kind of became one unit.
Hello everyone, this is Amar representing Movie Fight, and today I'm joined by two very promising and exciting actors, Varun Sood and Namrata Sheth, who are coming with a project as special as Karmma Calling. Welcome guys to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So before we start guys, tell me one question which you absolutely hate, which members of media ask for conversation starters, so that I'll be ready and not ask that. This one?
I don't hate any question like that.
Like which makes you think, why are they asking this? This is not even a question.
I think like specifically I can talk about it because I don't like questions about my past relationships.
Oh yeah.
They really piss me off.
Yeah.
And there's no point for it. So yeah, that's one thing that I don't like.
Noted, sir.
I've just started doing these rounds of interviews, so I'm really enjoying it. You can ask whatever.
But I won't ask, was there any prankster on the set? Because I find that really, no one comes on the sets to prank. Okay, so before we start, Varun and Amrita, we'll take one chit each. You guys can take one chit each. These are sent by our office people. And you also, Varun, one.
I open it?
Yeah. And read it and answer.
What is that one industry trait or parameter which you want to remove totally, and why? That's a very good question. I think probably, but it's already happening though. I feel like there needed to be a lot of change in terms of having more female-led content and female-driven content. Not content, I mean content is an annoying word, but it's happening, and even with Karmma Calling, that's exactly what it is. And so it is something that's changing very fast, and I'm very happy about it.
It's a great time for actors.
Yeah.
My turn. How has your journey in the industry been till now? If you have to describe it, great writing by the way. Genuinely great writing, pehle to. And very good question. I think my journey has been I'm entering the second part of my career right now. पहले मैं एक MTV VJ था, मैंने वहाँ बहुत मज़े किए. And especially because I was an outsider, I had no idea how the industry works. It just happened to me. MTV just happened to me, and that was a great journey. And then the 2 years gap of me preparing to be an actor, workshops, life experiences. I think now I'm starting off with my second leg of my career, and I'm quite excited. Starting with Karmma Calling, very excited. Looking forward for a few more things because I have done like 2-3 shows after this, and it's been how do I say it? It's been, I won't say it's a roller coaster. I think it's a nice, it's the best ride in an amusement park.
And everything has happened at the right pace.
Everything has happened at the right time with the right kind of people.
That's it. Sky's the limit. So Varun, Namrata, every project teaches an actor something about their craft and they surprise them that, okay, I can do this also, and I never knew this. So what did Karmma Calling teach both of you while you were working?
For me, it was a very specific lesson, I think, because I did Guilty Minds before this, where I that was essentially my first opportunity, and it was very, I was just kind of doing as I was told. Here I had the liberty to kind of create this character with Ruchi. So we were kind of figuring it out together, and I was suddenly asked for my opinion. I had to give inputs. I had to, you know, I had a say in how things were playing out and how I felt, and so it really taught me to start developing a point of view about a character that I'm playing. And it's very important, even if everything is already kind of chalked out for you, to still try and figure out what you're bringing, how you want to approach something, and also learn how to voice it. So I think mainly that's been my big takeaway.
Okay, awesome.
I think my thing was, when I started taking workshops also, I was very comfortable doing comedy because love that genre. I think emotional side of a character, to bring about an emotional side of a character, was something that I was scared to do. They make you do it in workshops, but actually doing it on set in a performance was something that I really feared. And I think the character that I'm playing, Ahan Kothari, has a very high emotional quotient. And how to go in it and how to make it honest and yours, I think this is the show that really taught me to explore that side, and I hope people like that side of Ahan and me also.
Okay. When did you guys start the show? Like, when was the day one?
I think it was 3rd September 2023.
Yes, 3rd September 2023. Yeah.
Not very far away. So, if I'm right, this is your first major with Disney Hotstar. Yes. Can you take us through the journey right from day one? Were there any auditions involved, and were there any look tests involved?
There were a lot of auditions involved. So this is an Indian adaptation of a show called Revenge, which I have watched when I was in school. I used to watch it on TV. I was a big fan of the original show.
Super.
So to know that they were testing for it and that I was testing for the lead, I in my heart felt like this has to happen. I just really wanted it to happen, and we did a lot of auditions. We did some auditions together because they were pairing up different people. I know a lot of people tested for it, so there was a lot of, I didn't know if it was going to happen. But I met Ruchi, and I feel like she instantly kind of was able to visualize me as this character, and she just had faith in me. I think as someone new, you're always hoping that one day one person will believe in you. When you come from the outside, when you don't know anybody, nobody, and fair enough, nobody really knows what you're capable of either. You're kind of just praying that one person recognizes something in you and puts that belief, which she did, and I couldn't believe that. I mean, I really wanted it to happen, but I was still really shocked that it actually did. And then, a lot of workshops and training and readings, and it's just been like the best ride ever.
I still remember I got a call from Punch Me, and she said, it's a character we would like you to audition for. The casting director, Punch Me. And I sent a self-taste, and I'm really bad at self-takes. I mean, मुझे आता ही नहीं self-take करना.
That's a very different thing only.
After COVID, it just became something that we had to learn how to do.
Like in COVID, I was taking workshops, so I wasn't doing auditions because nobody, I didn't get calls for auditions. But when I got a call for this, sent a self-test, and I know it wasn't the best self-test because I still remember I was saying my lines and my sister was on FaceTime saying your lines, right? तो उसका वहाँ पे lag हो रहा है, वो बाहर थी, पी पी पॉपा के हॉर्न की आवाज़ आ रही है. And then Pashmi said, come to the office and then audition. So I auditioned at the office, and then for many months there was no news. So I was like, okay, I mean, it's kind of my first few auditions, so इतनी जल्दी थोड़ी होता है. And suddenly I got a call saying that Ruchi wants to meet you for a screen test. I said, okay. She said she has shortlisted a few people. She's just going to audition in pairs and see what works. And I think we were the first people who were auditioning, and I think I had to audition with somebody else, and you had to audition with somebody else. And when we did it, they said, okay, we'll call you, we'll let you know कि next round कब होने वाला है. I was in my car, and my friend in DCA called me and said, I think you're locked. Oh, wow. I said, no way. How can it happen like this? Like, really? Like, yeah, I think we both are locked.
I think sometimes we think a lot about the process, but when it happens, it's very simple.
Yeah.
And
You're actually, sorry.
Yeah. Continue.
No, I think you're always waiting for that one moment where you hear those words.
Yeah.
And when it happens so
Like that.
randomly.
Like that,
It
yeah.
just, it's bizarre.
It just happens.
And the workshops were great, meeting everybody, reading, building the characters with Ruchi was amazing. Right from the audition to the first day of set was an entire experience, and then from the first day of shoot till the last day of shoot was like everybody just came together, and this was a perfect puzzle that everybody brought together.
Okay, perfect. What was the brief given to you guys when the project started, and what did you bring it to you in the character? What did you bring your own apart from the brief?
The brief, I think, for me specifically was that I really had to understand the emotional journey that she's gone through, because there's a lot of heaviness and there's a lot of hurt and betrayal that she's feeling, and I had to kind of put that into myself. And there was, because of all those experiences, she's become a very hard person. And I'm not a hard person, I'm like, yeah. So that I had to really work on. But I think what I brought of my own is that little softness, even in that hard exterior that she has.
Okay.
I think for me, when Ruchi told me that he's a rich guy, but he's not entitled. But he has lived a life, so you have to understand how his world works, but he's not entitled. I think for me to find a space where being rich, because the parents are a certain way in the show, I don't want to have any ego, but still not be away from that world. I think that was a little difficult to adapt, but what I brought to the table was that I wanted to keep the innocence intact of the character. I didn't want him to be a complete, this arrogant guy who's like rich and he knows it. So I think I kept the innocence intact. I kept a little humor in Ahan because that's what I could relate to.
Okay, superb. Varun, you have been a major reality TV star, I think since 2019.
Yeah.
So how difficult is it, the translation from a TV space to become selected for major roles, fictional roles, because you are also very image heavy. Like when people see it's Varun.
Right.
So is the translation very difficult? Or
it is very difficult. Right from, I was an outsider. I was 19 when I came to the industry as a reality TV star. And for me, it was difficult then also that I had to adapt and carve my own niche even in the reality space. I was very happy doing that. But when I started auditioning, when I started learning the craft, I fell in love with it. Yeah. And then when I decided that, okay, I want to leave this world and enter the world of fiction, the transition is not easy at all, especially because I don't know anybody in this industry. Yeah. So all I knew was to work hard in life. So I worked really hard. I took a lot of workshops. I spoke to a lot of people who were already kind of in the industry. My brother Vijay kind of guided me a lot that, okay, if you go about this in a certain way, then this will happen, that will happen. And after a lot of training, guiding from people, I started standing in line for auditions and then meeting the right people. Thankfully, DCA picked me up, had a great team, got picked for Juk Juk Jio. I just feel that the transition was really tough because I needed to, for people to forget that Varun was on any reality shows. Yes. So for 2 years, I didn't do anything. And I knew that reality shows gives you a certain image which can overpower your acting career also. But I made sure that I want to erase that completely and then start fresh as an actor.
Okay. Also, the thing about people is they forget very easily.
Very easily, thank God.
And lastly, about conflicts. So many times a project is all about the conflict. As good the conflict is, the project would be as good. When you both were rising in your careers, what was that one conflict which troubled you the most? Be it how much PR you should do, who to hire, or how much to be in the public eye, etc. when you were growing?
I I think social media is one conflict that will always
Yeah,
bother me.
honestly, I think that's the biggest one. It's so stressful, and I feel like I'm an old soul. So these new developments in technology stress me out. So to have to keep kind of reinventing, making reels, pushing out content because it's also tied into your success somehow as an actor, because you're also getting hired based off of the kind of following you have sometimes. It's I just wish it was easier.
Like consistency is the key, but you cannot also be mediocre.
Yeah, you can't. You have to find the right balance, and which is very difficult for me. Either you're doing too much or you're not doing anything at all. That's difficult.
That's true.
Perfect. And before we wrap up, how was the first day on the set acting alongside an icon like Raveena Tandon ma'am? And also, one final word to the people who are watching, why they must log in and watch Karmma Calling and binge watch it as soon as it drops on 26th Jan.
No, working with Raveena ma'am was a treat, because she's just a delight to be around. She's such a professional. She just comes with so much expertise and experience. We just had so much fun, and she made it easy for all of us. She just wanted everybody to be good. So I think she's a big reason why we kind of became one unit. In terms of why you should watch the show, you should watch the show because there's drama, there's action, there's mystery. It has all the ingredients that you need.
There's Varun.
There's us. And a lot of other very, very, very talented actors who you will discover through the show.
Super.
So please watch it. Yeah.
For me, Raveena ma'am has been literally my childhood, because I've seen her in Andaz Apna Apna, my favorite film. I watched it with my friends and my family. I just adored her. I was like a fan. So to work alongside her was like a dream come true. Every day when I went on set, when she was standing next to me, I was like, I'm living the dream. And also the aura she creates on the set is fantastic. Her energy is infectious.
She seems very fun too.
She is a lot of fun. I'm telling you, you saw the trailer, Indrani is just like, but she is so much fun. She was like chilling on set with us, never went to the vanity.
We were laughing fit.
Laughing fit. We were all one group.
Yeah.
And she used to talk about her times that when she started off, how are things and how things are different right now.
Wholesome stories.
So it was great. Why people should watch it? Because we are asking you to. We are all
Better watch it, guys.
It's a fantastic show. It'll be your guilty pleasure. It has everything. And it's not like that one show where you have to sit down with a notebook and a pen and be like, what happened? I don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
You'll get it. It's a fun show. It's entertaining. It has masala. It has love, betrayal, friendship, and a lot more. So you do tune in 26th January, Disney Hotstar. Don't forget.
If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Movified Bollywood.
And if you don't like the video, then please like, share and subscribe to Movified.
All the best to
Thank
you guys.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Keep doing such.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.